Hello, as requested, I'm making a video of what is going wrong with my Anycubic Kobra3 printer. This is the serial number of the printer right here, and this is the printer right here. This is the new printer head that you sent me, and the card that you sent me is on the inside, of course. But what happened was back in January of this year. I've had the printer for maybe 2 months at that time, and up to that point it was printing just fine. And then what it started doing was it would, at some random Z height, it would reverse direction, I guess, and the print head would drive itself either into the print, causing it to get lodged or a failed print, or it would drive itself into the bed. Now this would occur randomly. There was no rhyme or reason to it, and it happened at random heights. I don't know why it would do it. So what would happen is the printer, I have some examples here. The printer, this is the original print head that you sent me, right? If you could see, it would drive itself into the printer, into the print, right? And it would bend or break off entirely the nozzles. This happened 6-7 times at least. And I thought, like, well, this is no good. As you can see, here's one where it bent it, right? It bent the nozzle. Like, that's how much force it's using. Here's one where it broke it off entirely. Here's another where it broke it off entirely. And you can see the filament is oozing out of this. Same thing here, oozing out. Right, now the last time this happened, this was in early February. This has been going, I haven't had this printer working now for at least a month and a half. So the last time this happened, the nozzle, I was doing a larger print. It was like 5 by 5 inches, which is not big, I guess. Anyway, about 6-7 layers in, it just reversed and drove itself into the bed. Like you can see here, the scratches on the print bed. Like, that's how much force was applied to it. You have replaced this bed for me, so that's great, but this should not happen. It just drove itself completely into the bed, right, with enough force, and the AI did not stop it from doing this. It didn't, like, the AI to detect failed prints has never worked. For me anyway, it's never worked. And it snapped off, as you can see here, it snapped off the entire print head, and it just kept squirting out filament, and it died. It killed it. And at the same time, it wrapped itself around and it burnt the print head here. It melted a groove into it. So when that happened, I turned it off, and since then I've been getting this error, and I'm gonna turn it on now and I'm gonna show you. Now, I contacted you guys, and you sent me a print head, and you sent me a new motherboard, which I have installed, and it's done nothing to correct this error. So if you turn it on, right, go over here, starts to boot up. Boot, boot, boot. Let's give it a second. And you get that error message, 11407, please scan this log, etc., etc. And there is nothing I can do to get away from this error. You sent me, like I said, a new print head, and it's installed. You sent me a new motherboard, that's installed. That didn't make this error go away. Okay, so this printer just plainly, I got a lemon, I don't know, it does not work. I really want it to work because I like how it printed when it was working, but it's just not working at this time, and I don't know what else to do. So also just a few suggestions, since I got you here. The camera, it'd be nice if you included a casing for it. That's not really cool. The slicer, this thing needs to be redesigned, especially this magnet. This is a fix. The magnet spacing on this does not work at all. This is just a neodymium magnet that I put in there so it actually would cause the slicer to work. And the other thing that I would seriously redesign if I was you is this bracket here, this clip to hold the nozzle. That is just a bad design, a super bad design. What I suspect is happening is that I think the heater block and the nozzle's heating up, causing that metal to expand, and then the nozzle falls down into the print, it catches, and it doesn't stop. And then it just keeps going and going, and it breaks the nozzle off. So that's my problem. It gets stuck in this error. There's nothing else I know how to do to fix it. But you sent me a new build plate, thank you. You sent me a new nozzle head, thank you. You sent me a new motherboard, thank you. But it still doesn't work.